Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here discussing some of my favorite products I discovered in the month of July, and if you want to see what those products were, then keep on watching. I'm not going to discuss too much about like what happened in July because my chit chat Get Ready With Me that I just posted, which you can check out up here, that pretty much described everything that had happened. I want to go ahead and talk about some products that I discovered this month because there were a ton. The first thing that I want to discuss is something that I picked up a pretty long time ago. It was my girl Laura Beverlin posted about this, and that was the Olay Cleansing and Firming B3 and Collagen Body Wash. I picked this up at Walgreens, so you can get this at any drugstore. I paid maybe between the range of $7 to $10 for this bottle. For it being a drugstore, it's a high-end drugstore, if that makes sense. My body routine, I pretty much cycle through using Sol de Janeiro products, but because they are a little bit more expensive, I try to cut down on some of them and use them only for certain events and certain points in the week. The one thing I don't like about Sol de Janeiro's body wash is sometimes I feel it doesn't lather up as nicely as other body washes I use. This does lather really nicely into like a sudsy, like very creamy wash. It smells so good. It smells clean, it smells rich, it smells very like luxe and just very expensive for the money that you're paying for it. This is definitely something that I have been loving, obsessing over. It just smells so dang good. If you watched my FabFitFun unboxing for the summer of 2020, you would see my reaction in that video for this next product, which was the Original Oil by Riddle roll-on perfume. I think for the price point of $50 is a little expensive. From doing research on their website, I did discover that this should last me about 6 months. So if I'm paying $50 every 6 months for a perfume that I know is going to last me all day long, I'm not going to complain about it. Next product of my favorites this month is something that I actually picked up when I chopped all my hair off back June. It's been so long that I don't even know what month I cut my hair in. This was a product that I had found recommendation from Champagne and Chanel, or Emily over on IG. She did a comparison between the GHD one and this, and she said that this was a really good dupe for like nearly half of the price of the GHD ones. This is the Kristin S ceramic curling iron. Mine is in a 1-inch. Before chopping my hair, I was using the Dry Bar. Don't know the name of it, but I will post a picture of it here. But because my hair is so short and that barrel is so tapered, I have a really hard time wrapping my hair around it. I love how chic it looks. It looks so dang cute on my vanity. I love how it has like the soft plastic on it, but it doesn't feel cheap. It feels good quality. It heats up to a couple different settings. I keep mine at 365 degrees because my hair does curl fairly easy and I don't want to do a ton of damage to my hair, so I try to keep it a little bit on the lower end. So this isn't the first time that Kristin S product has made a favorites video, and I am discovering that I really do like her stuff for a cheaper alternative to professional quality salon care products. My curls last a really long time, probably like close to like 2 or 3 days after I curl it. This guy cost me maybe $50. So if you're on the market for a good quality curling iron that doesn't break the bank, I would highly recommend checking out Kristin S. My next favorite product is a 2-for-1 here. If you watched my workout split video that I posted for July, I'm going to be completely honest with you, there probably isn't going to be a workout split for August for just how busy August is going to be for me. But when I do start my workouts again, these two products are something that I have been completely raving about. It is the SweetSweat Waist Trimmer and the SweetSweat Workout Enhancer. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in workout split videos. I feel like I probably have because it is something that was a big part of my routine. I would waist train on cardio days or days I was doing abs, and it was something that I would use to cut water weight. I've always incorporated a waist trainer, but I never incorporated it on every single day because a lot of the time those waist trainers just didn't stay put. I just had a really hard time finding one that actually fit me. I saw my girl Kennedy Frazer on Instagram talk about hers. She was obsessed with it, and obviously I was influenced by her, so I picked one up. I bought it on Amazon. I think this cost me $20 to $30. Came with a sample size of the Workout Enhancer, which I'm still using. For size reference, I ordered a large, but I would honestly recommend sizing down. He is a little gappy and weird. Being that my body is little weirdly proportioned, I have very much like an hourglass shaped figure, and part of it like cinches really tight in the waist, but I think just using the product in general will help that. Ordering the large, He fits me right. He doesn't fit me perfect, but he fits me better than anything else I've ever used. This one is I think the fragrance-free one. But if I had to describe the smell, it smells very clean, powdery, like baby powder almost. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. This is gross when you use it. What this basically does is you put it on your body where you want to lose the most weight. And it kind of heats up the body a little bit more, and it makes it so that you sweat more and you burn more calories. I don't know if I would say that this is the saving grace product or if it's the belt itself. Not only am I burning more calories based on using those two products, the amount of sweat that drips off of my body is high-key disgusting. The one thing I really, really like about this sweat belt is the fact that this has like almost like a rubbery material that kind of repels the sweat. Instead of it like getting absorbed into this part here, which is a little bit more of a softer velcro-y material, everything gets repelled in here, and it just literally, it just runs off. I have told so many people about it. I know a bunch of my girls have, you know, ordered this for themselves or have been interested in ordering it for themselves. For the 2 weeks that I did use it before my life went to, I noticed such immediate results. I will say that I burnt more calories using this too, because on a typical arm day, I don't burn a lot of calories. When I'm using these two products together, I could say that I easily tack on an additional 60 to 70 calories per workout. Doesn't seem like a lot, and I feel like that's me lowballing that number. This sweatband you can throw right in the wash, right in this bag. It can last forever. I've used some cheap sweatbands in my day, and I feel like you can never get them clean. I feel like once you use it once, it's never going to get clean again. I can throw this right in the wash, and I know that it's going to get clean. It's not going to be gross, and I know when I wipe it down, it's not like just hanging out in that material. If you don't have one already, you need to get one, because this is going to be a game changer in the future. This was actually in my last favorites video. I wasn't quite ready to talk about it because I bought it at the end of June, and even though I knew it was going to be a favorite, I wanted to give it some time because I'm one of those people who become obsessive with something and then I forget about it. Two types of vibes when you're wearing a robe. Either like you feeling like a grandma and like you got your bunny slippers on and you got your hair in rollers, or you feeling like a Playboy bunny Hugh Hefner boss style level and you just feeling yourself. That's how I feel in this robe. I freaking love this thing. Let me tell you. The brand of this robe is Stars Above from Target. I think I spent between $25 and $30 on it, and if you don't have one already, go get yourself one right now. It's not super short. It's actually like a decent length, and I'll be sure to post a picture of it here, and it will cover me with no problems of worrying of any sort of exposure. I've washed it a couple of times since owning it, and it still has a really soft, like brushed cotton feel, but it's not super heavy. Gotten a ton of compliments on it for when I have posted it. I have bought robes in the past from like Victoria's Secret. The other robe that I have in the house is like the other vibe when you wear a robe, like your granny robe. Stupid money. It was so expensive, and it was completely impractical because I hardly ever wear it. And if you don't have one, go and get one. Go run to Target. Go put it in your cart right now because you're gonna need this. For the gentlemen who are watching, I don't want you getting any ideas. These are for my ladies. Y'all just leave the room. I'm gonna let you leave because we girls, as ladies, we need to have a talk right now. It's no secret that your girl is well endowed. Bralettes are a blessing and a curse. I only really love the ones from Aerie, but I really don't feel like spending the money on the ones from Aerie because low-key they're expensive. I'm like 96% sure that Kennedy Frazer talked about these on her IG. I don't know if these were the particular ones she was talking about, but I know my girl has talked about True & Co before. We're gonna talk about True & Co in this video. They're probably the only bras that I will ever wear again, ever. I'm currently wearing a regular Aerie bra. Not that I'm uncomfortable because I love Aerie's products, but like it's not a True & Co one. The one discrepancy I have with bralettes is that they don't support the girls in the best of ways. With the cups that are inside, I don't know what magic and black sorcery this is, but it lifts it just enough that I don't feel like that I'm just sitting in a sports bra. I'm obviously not going to post any photos because like I feel like that's going to break the YouTube guidelines. They don't make me feel like I'm wearing a bralette, but it also doesn't look like I'm wearing a bralette too. Do you feel me? These are totally seamless. You can hardly ever tell that you're wearing them. They smooth everything out. There's no uncomfortable buckles or snaps or straps or anything like that. You just put it on and you go. I picked up this one in store first because I remember Kennedy talking about them and I was like, you know what? I really want to try them out because I saw them at Target but like didn't really know. And I came home, put it on, and immediately bought the other two. For size reference, I usually am a 38D in airy bras. So I'm a size large in the True & Co. bralettes. These bralettes are perfect for my cup size. I don't feel like I'm gaping. I don't feel like that I have a ton of space. I don't feel like I'm swimming in them. Because they are seamless, I feel like that the large would be almost too tight and it would roll and bunch, and I feel like I wouldn't be as comfortable. Shout out to my girl Kennedy. She picked two products in here that are made a favorites video, and if you're not following her on IG already, please go, because like, you need to. She's a ray of sunshine. She's the cutest thing ever. Let's talk about our intangible item because it's a heavy one. When I had that really terrible week in the middle of July, I learned so much about the people that are in my corner. It was a point in time in the month when I didn't hear from particular people when I thought that I would have. I have always been the fixer. I've always been the rational person who hears all sides of stories. And I think I briefly mentioned this in my June favorites. Like, I have to rationalize everything. I need to know who, what, where, when, why. I, for once, needed help. I am not the person to bother somebody with my problems. I am not the person to bombard you with my issues. I deal with a lot of things internally. I was going through it with Brandon, and I was going through it with other things in life, especially with the whole work situation and X, Y, and Z. And I sat there and I was saying these things out loud to this person. Like, yeah, we're all busy. We're all adults. You don't need to sit there and hold my hand. This particular person, this person who has called me their best friend, their ride or die, their maid of honor for their wedding, and you couldn't even take the time to check in. You knew that me and my boyfriend broke up. You knew that I was involved in a car accident. You knew that I had a really week, and you didn't bother to check. For once, it wasn't going to be about you. I wasn't saying a lot to anybody unless if you asked me about it. I still have nothing but love, but like an elephant, I'll never forget. Like, these people kept me so grounded. They kept me so in line, and for them, I am forever grateful. So to my people, I love you. Thank you. That was July's favorites. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below and getting notified when I post new videos. July sucked, but we got some bomb products in here. Feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. My batteries are charged. I will be sure to list all the products down below and also do a quick little review of everything over at the website, sarahlock.com. 2 H's, 2 K's, and I'll also be sure to list all my social media profiles down below too, so you can follow me wherever I might be. I'm gonna go ahead and go, so thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, love you always, stay safe, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye. I feel hungry. That didn't sound right. You're gonna get your bunny slippers out, and you're gonna put your hair in rollers, and you're gonna put cucumbers. I don't know what grannies do with their robes. About used to waist train. I just spit all over the camera. Now we know that no one's allowed to make fun of me because my hair is gross looking. It's raining outside, and obviously I didn't plan ahead. Does that help? Oh.